I am Amir Hassan and I completed my PGCE in secondary physics from the Institute of Education UCL in 2023, and I am currently working as head of physics at a school in North London. I am about to complete my first year as an early career teacher ECT. Fortunately for me, my school is registered with UCL delivery partner, so I am following the UCL IOE Early Career Framework program for my ECT. You must be fully aware by now of the 6 competencies and teaching standards that are part of your PGCE journey. These competencies are positive relationship, curriculum and subject knowledge, pedagogy and planning, inclusive teaching, assessment, and professional values and well-being. In this video, I will explain how to prepare for and what to expect in the first year of being an ECT regarding the competency of curriculum and subject knowledge. As teachers, our primary goal is to facilitate learning. To do that effectively, we need a deep understanding of what we are teaching and how it fits into the broader curriculum. So in order to secure this competency, I am now going to share my thoughts on what has gone well for me so far. The first thing first, know your curriculum. First up, get super familiar with your curriculum holistically. Whether you're teaching Key Stage 3, Key Stage 4 or Key Stage 5, you must know your curriculum. Take some time to really dig into those curriculum documents from your school or education board. You need to know the objectives, key concepts, skills your student should be mastering, and identify how each lesson connects to the next and how they fit into the larger scheme of learning for the year. By doing so, you will be able to see the bigger picture and understanding the progression of knowledge and skills. This will be your solid base for planning awesome lessons. And remember, even though the national curriculum sets these standards, exam boards like AQA, OCR and Edexcel each have their own unique twists and depths on different topics. Even though my job was due to start in September 23, I visited the school in July for a week so that I could know what to expect. It helped me not only in understanding the school's ethos and the students, but also in getting to know my department. Before I planned any lesson, I made sure to thoroughly read the specification, study the scheme of work, and then start planning my lessons. If I had not done this, I would have been totally clueless about what to teach and how deep to go. So trust me, taking this step will save you a ton of headaches and set up for success. Moving forward, the second important thing is about deepen your subject knowledge. It's very crucial. Your knowledge needs to be accurate and trusted by your students. This is not just about knowing your subject inside out, it's about being a reliable source of information. Your confidence in your subject will instill confidence in your students. Even if you already have a good grasp of your subject, there is always more to learn. I have a solid understanding of my subject physics and chemistry, but my knowledge of biology required a lot of work. I did not hesitate to reach out to experts, such as, obviously, I would speak to the head of biology and those teachers who have been teaching the subjects for years. I asked for help, requested for the resources, and discussed the best practices for teaching certain topics in biology and obviously the practicals that are required to be done. Sharing is caring. Seek help, seek help, seek help, and trust me, your colleagues are going to support you. The third important parameter is use analogies and illustrations. Using analogies and illustrations is an effective method for making complex ideas more understandable. Analogies serve as bridge between familiar concepts and new information, helping students grasp unfamiliar concepts more easily. For example, Incorporating visual aids like GIF images into presentations can greatly enhance understanding. You can clearly see in the background that some of these GIF that I have been incorporating into my PowerPoints. These GIFs can be seamlessly integrated into PowerPoint slides, providing students with clear demonstration of abstract concepts, particularly in subjects like science. They can relate these concepts to everyday experiences, and such as GIFs can actually, for example, in this animation, the GIF actually representing how the transverse and longitudinal waves can be represented and can be modeled, and how the particles are actually vibrating in these kind of waves. Additionally, I have been effectively utilizing online simulators in the lessons for clarifying challenging concepts in physics, such as solving circuits and photoelectric effect. These simulators offer interactive experience that allow students to experiment with concepts in virtual environment, aiding comprehension and retention. And furthermore, sometimes we are not able to do practicals all the time. Sometimes we just need to improvise and just need to explain to the students some deep concepts. So we can just use these tools to make sure that they are learning and they are understanding the core ideas. A very important part of pedagogy and curriculum is related to addressing misconceptions, and it is true for every subject, but it is very important when it comes to science. Identifying and addressing misconceptions is a crucial aspect of effective learning. These understandings can hinder students' learning progress and lead to confusion later on. To proactively tackle this issue, I implement diagnostic assessment at the beginning of each topic, and I'm going to show it on the background that you'll be able to see some of those assessment tools that I've been using. Through pre-test and formative assessments, I aim to pinpoint common misconceptions among students. By carefully analyzing their responses, particularly incorrect ones, I give valuable insights into where students may be struggling. During class discussion and activities, I pay close attention to students' explanation, looking for signs for misconception. For example, in this background, you can see when introducing the concept of energy to my year 10, I provided a worksheet that you can see on the screen, asking students to identify a correct statement and explain why. So by reviewing their responses, I could clearly identify any misconceptions within the class, and then I can tailor my teaching approach accordingly. I address these misconceptions head on to ensure a solid understanding of the topic. This proactive approach prevents confusion and foster a clear subject matter right from the start. Just to let you know that all these statements that I have presented here, all are incorrect and none of them is actually true. The next important aspect is enhancing student learning and understanding. Utilize diverse methods to actively engage students in their knowledge development. For example, you can incorporate hands-on activities, interactive discussions, and digital tools to make learning interactive. Incorporating a mix of group work, educational apps, and practical experiment ensures that learning remains dynamic and accommodates various learning styles. Additionally, you can always seek advice from the expert teachers who have been teaching the subject for maybe decades, and obviously by doing so you can not only monitor your student, but you can also effectively enhance your pupils' short-term and long-term memory retention. In this video, I have tried to cover the most important things you need to know. In conclusion, I would like to emphasize the significance of viewing your journey as ECT as a marathon rather than a sprint. The path you have chosen is one of the continuous learning, growth, and evolution. Embrace every challenge as an opportunity to expand your knowledge and refine your skills. Teaching is not just a profession, but a passion, a calling to inspire and empower the minds of tomorrow. Find joy in the small victories, celebrate the milestones, and never lose sight of the impact you are making in the lives of your students. I wish you all the best and best of luck, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video.